Planning and Design, MN 4021, to this lecture, Suite 16, I think today, our lecture related to many aspects of mine size or production scheduling, equipment selection, all those issues we continue to discuss with a case study. So that case study, some details now that must be there in your mind, that details of the mine, geomining details. With that, now I am going forward for the Suite 16 number class, lecture number 16. Now I am sharing my slides. Sometimes there may be problem. You should let me know if there is clear or not. I am sharing the slide now. Is this slide clear to you?
It's coming, sir.
Very nice. So this is a part of this week 8 to 11. So our today class is 10th. So I am just making it now itself for the 10th. Now continuing with the previous class. In previous class already we have seen that there is some, I am not making it full screen because already we faced some problem when I made it full screen. It was getting freezed, but still for the benefit of our beloved students, I can try once. If it functions well, that will be more clear while presenting and demonstrating some of the details of these mines, whatever I am going to discuss. Now I am trying to make it a full screen for this. I hope you are able to see for this class of 10th September. Now I am changing the slide. You just see whether it is it happened to you people or not. Let me know. Otherwise, I will go back to the same presentation mode. Coming out of this presentation mode, I can explain like that. Now let me know. Are you able to see this slide now? I changed from the title slide to the slide for equipment deployment schedule with productivity. Now in the last class, we have seen the productivity to be achieved as far as overburden material is concerned. Now today we are going to discuss about the equipment selection or the requirements for that mine as we have seen with 2.59:1 stripping ratio. So what are the equipments required, and that scheduling should be done in such a way that it should be in every month. It should be planned how many
slides are not changing, sir.
Yeah, very nice. That's what I wanted to know. So now I am making it escape, and again I am trying to change the mode, slide mode. Now you let me know. I am coming back. Now I think now you are able to see. Now shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Nice. So some of these details also you can note down. It is not noting down for improving your memory power, but it is for understanding better. And these things, whatever you are seeing here in this table, this productivity equipment number and all, it has not come just like that, but they made a lot of calculations. And whatever the number, that's why I'm highlighting here to make it a little bit bigger size for your benefit. Now you can see with this much of productivity, when there is a surface miner selected, then how many number of the surface miners? And now I am starting from the production scheduling issue, where in April 20, there is a surface miner which has a capacity of about 700 cubic meter per hour, and for that we need number of equipments for Kolar 2, and then there you are also supposed to assume, as I told you in the previous classes, it was something else. That means there it was a overburden material, and depending on those working conditions, then requirements, you will be planning accordingly. And here it is the number of operating hours. They planned for 10, with that number of working days of 26, then how much coal you can produce in that month, and to deal with that, what type of this loader capacity, and then all these things are mentioned here. So in that way, from April, May, June, July, now we are in the September month. In the September month, now I hope this is clear to you. Now this month is September, so they are using 2 surface miners and then 2 loaders for that, and number of operating hours per day is accordingly whatever is mentioned here, 18 and 10. With this is what is a production, coal production they can achieve. I hope you are able to understand from this. And just while explaining this, I would like to show you the previous, this is for the coal as you are seeing here, the productivity for the coal and the schedule every month, how many machinery required and all to be made in that way. And when I'm just going back just to highlight how you planned at that time, that was a waste quantity, that means overburden material to be handled in the similar months. Now you can see here the same months, April to April 2020 to March 21. So here, since it is to be handled 0.84 million cubic meters, so it is planned in that way, and this requires all the calculations, and that calculations already you have seen in your other courses like surface mining, technology, and development of mineral deposits, so that you are going to achieve a total coal production of this much, whatever is mentioned here. That means about 0.45 million ton. That is a 4.5, right? 45 lakhs of coal is to be achieved in 2021. And as you could remember, this total mine is planned, and this is a third year of mining. As I told you, it has not achieved the full potential by this time, and that may take some more time to achieve the full potential. So this type of 4.5 million tons can be achieved based on this type of production figures and productivity and the equipment whatever you are going to use here. So this is what is this 4.5 to have 4.5 million tons of coal produced during 2021, from April 2020 to March 2021 with this type of scheduling, and based on that you will be estimating even the number of days you will be assuming it, and then number of operating hours, and then of course number of equipments and all of that concerned productivity. So this should be there in your mind. Suppose if there is some mine, so this may be reasonably assumed. Suppose this is what is achieved around 5 million ton or whatever, this 4.5 million. Now, if some conditions are there given to you to plan for a mine which is supposed to produce around 10 million tons, now you can suitably now plan to deploy double the number of these. So this is the beauty of explaining, demonstrating with the example or case studies, real-time case studies which are being practiced now. So now in that way, now going further, now you can see in the subsequent slides what are the other parameters which are even sometimes it is getting freezed here itself. You leave your freezing there, but here itself it is getting freezed. Let me see, there may be so many reasons. Let me also see why this slide is not changing now here itself. But now I have another option. I can change from here. Let me do that. I am trying to change the slide, but it is not changing. Are you able to hear me? Hello. Nitesh, Prabhupada, because my Wi-Fi,
everything,
connection is all right, but I am unable to change the slide.
Right.
You said it was getting freezed, but here and from my side itself, it is not getting changed. I have to see why it is happening like this. But
Sir,
don't
at
worry.
this moment,
Yeah.
sir, at this moment, the very first slide, like the equipment deployment schedule, that slide is visible.
That right. So now I want to go to the next slide, but that is not changing now. Here itself. Leave about your point. But meanwhile, instead of wasting the time, I am trying to change the slide. Meanwhile, you can discuss something about any queries on this. And now you can tell me, you have visited so many mines while taking the class itself. Let us understand. You have visited the mines where surface miner was used. Let me know how many surface miners were used to produce how much production. Can anybody respond to me? All these carries TMRs. This is all online evaluation, because now we are going to take some decisions as a part of the Senate also shortly. We have been discussing also about the evaluation procedure. Now anybody can unmute
Hello, sir.
themselves and show. Meanwhile, what I do is I will uh, stop sharing and again share it. Let me see whether it will solve the problem. Now you can tell. Anybody can tell by that
Hello,
time.
sir.
Yes, tell your name and
Sir,
then, because it is being
sir,
recorded.
myself, Prabhu Prasad Raut, sir.
Very good.
Sir, once we have visited, like all of us have visited one coal mine that in Sundargarh, that is
Very good.
Basundhara open cast coal mine. So in that mine, the manager has assigned us, not assigned us, has he has come with our visit, and he told that now you can see that there are only two coal miners are deployed, and with
Very good.
those two coal miners, they are planning for a target of 60,000 ton of coal per year.
60,000
60,000 ton of coal.
ton of coal per year, a surface miner. This is very
Yes,
less.
with two surface
Okay,
miners.
it's all right. You tell about yourself, then we will discuss. It's good. No, don't worry. Don't feel shy. Right. Whatever you could understand, you tell. Right.
Yes. So with these two coal miners, they are planning for a target of 60,000. They said that maximum they are deploying for 8 to 10 hours for each coal miner.
Very good. Right. So that may be the reason, the number of hours, whatever they are deploying. So that may be the reason why that productivity is low, or total production is low. That may be the reason. Let me.
Sir, again, sir, there is one more factor he has said. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, he has added one more factor that during rainy season, they are for some time they are stopping the production. So that's why the target is quite low, like you have said.
Very good. So these may be some of the reasons which may lead to a low utilization. That is, it is not a complete utilization of the machinery. Okay. While talking to you, I am opening another file also. Let me also try in that whether this problem of sharing will be solved by this. I am opening another file. I opened already. As your friend said just now, it is a wonderful aspect where our these surface miners, many times these surface miners are also taken from the contractors. So sometimes it may be a departmentally arranged. So there may be so many ways they try to utilize it. Right. I am sharing another file. Let me see whether this will be more fruitful for us. I am closing that previous file. Sometimes we have to work with so much safety factor, as you have seen. That's why I kept 2-3 files in a hand, safety factor to minimum. Now I am stopping sharing and then again sharing again another file. This is another file but there will be a material useful for us. This is something like old cold drink in a new bottle. Okay, so now you are able to see this. Are you able to see this file? I need your not yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now
See,
it is
right?
visible.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Now some at least some problem is solved. Let me talk about this. Okay. Right. So we were discussing about these. Right. This was discussed. So these are the different number of equipments, and as your friend said rightly, when you are estimating it, so you have to consider so many parameters. Sometimes there may be due to the seasons. That is the reason why many times indirectly all these factors are considered in such a way that we estimate 80% performance with 100% performance, and even in that also number of working days this much, and then number of working hours in a day this much. So we are giving so many assumptions and provisions so that any type of this type of problems will be incorporated, so that there is always a possibility of making up in your to reach the plan. That's what is the meaning of it. You must have understood now. So here, after seeing that, now let us go to this. Consolidated, you can note down some important points from this, where consolidated heavy earth moving machinery requirements, how it was made, and for to achieve that production. In that mind, now this for waste and coal, as you have seen before in that two separate tables, now I am giving you, including the transportation also. That means the dumpers and all those things, whatever are required to transport, because they are not using your belt conveyors or other equipments here, or stacking, stack conveyor, or like that. In pit crusher conveying system is not used here. It is a simple shovel dumper combination. So in that way, they have planned like this. Now these calculations, now I wish that I can give so many assignments if you wish. Even each and every point can be an assignment for you, where you can calculate assuming so many types of conditions in the mines. But I don't want you to become a machine or a calculator, but I want you to be a problem solver. That's why yesterday I was also re-emphasizing with my very old faculty colleagues that we don't want our next generation students to become a machine or a calculator, remembering, are not a memory builder, but a problem solver. So now you try to understand the logic. Later, if required, you can calculate, but you should know about this. So these to deal with these three excavators, and then for transporting these with two surface men, already you have seen the number how they could arrive at, considering the number of working hours. As your friend said rightly, when you consider only one working shift or two working shifts, depending on different situations, that situations may be n number, but now two surface miners with four loaders, right? And then with for coal and then for waste, what are the number of even your dumpers for transportation, everything is estimated. Now you see, with all the calculations we are supposed to give, I am not giving, although I have the total report with me, it is not required, you can calculate your own. Now here, in March 21, that means in the next year, so we will be using 14 number of these 3.1 cubic meter excavators for the overburden purpose, and then I am giving the highest maximum number, so that other things you can understand easily to get the required production. And then here this Volvo type, because they have already given even the type of the machinery also, so that it is easy for you to understand. I am highlighting for the benefit of our beloved students. Yes. So now 75 number of these dumpers, right? Trucks, whatever. Then surface miner 3 number in the March, that is in from February, March, and then we are deploying 6 loaders for that, and then here including the name of the company that dumper trucks also they mentioned because they have that details with them. Then here other ancillary equipment so required and which was envisaged at the time of planning, not only planning, later based on the present condition also, because all the way
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Hello, sir.
कनेक्टिविटी गियर लगता है.
and
अरे सर नहीं रहे क्या? चले गए? क्या हो रहा है?
सर है सर है.
no, there was some problem in the connectivity. Don't worry. Now it has come back. Now it is okay. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. You are audible, but your
Very-
slide is not visible.
No, slide. I am sharing it again. Then. Now, this will happen in online classes. Don't worry for that. Now I am sharing it once again. Let me know whether you are able to see the slide where we left. This is slide number 27 of this week. Are you able to see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Very good,
Yes,
nice.
sir.
So other ancillary equipment, which is additional equipment other than our only surface miner loaders and all. Here there is a grader too, and here had you been in first year or second year, I would have explained all these. What is a grader, what is a dozer? You know very well. You are experts in this by this time in the final year. So you know what is a function of this. So these equipments are planned like this and then scheduled like this. This is nothing but the word what we use, production scheduling, to achieve this much production. What are the requirements? Now I am showing you something more here. This is a bench parameters, how it was decided in that mine, planned in that mine, and that depends on so many parameters, including some parameters of only that is a design concepts, which little bit I try to cover in our mine planning and design in the lab. Otherwise, computer applications in mining are something else as a special laboratory in mine, something like that. And those issues as a planner also we are supposed to know. From there only these issues will come. So how to decide the bench parameters and all. So decided bench parameters, now let us see here. What is that? So here in this mine, forget about the name of the mine. For us, it is mine A. Okay. Now, this bench height is 6 to 10 meters for overburden. And basically, when it is a coal, because the overburden somewhere maybe 20 meter, 15 meter, 30 meter. But as far as coal is concerned, unless it is a 40 meter or 60 meter thick coal seams, very thickest coal seams like Northern Coalfields Limited, NCL, where our beloved Sinha Saab is managing director. He received a very good award. Today morning only I could see him in WhatsApp group. So I wish that you as a CMDs after 20 years should also get the best managerial capacity, that award. In the COVID-19 period, he has done wonderful work as a CMD. You will be doing that. So why I referred that is when that in Northern Coalfields Limited, where in the Singrauli coalfield, where they named after Jayant mines, something like that. So there, that mine, that seam thickness is maybe 40 meter. There you have an option. You have an option. Even similar case in our Kusmunda or Geora projects, where thickness is very high, where you have an option of deciding the thickness, height of the bench. I can keep 10 meter height of the coal bench, or otherwise 15 meter height or a 5 meter height. But in general, in majority or more than 90% of the reserves, as you know very well about the geological conditions of our Indian coal fields, since you are talking about coal fields today in this class. So otherwise in any other metal mine, depending on the deposit condition, you will be deciding this height of the bench and all. But in coal mines, especially in majority, around 90% of the coal seams, that thickness of coal seam may be 10 meter somewhere, 6 meter, 2 meter. If it is a 2 meter, then your bench height is 2 meter. That's all. There is no other way out. Otherwise, if it is 1 meter or very less, then it can be a part of some overburden bench, and then some type of selective mining. You will be doing that. So during these type of classes itself, I would like to explain, but I wish that you should note down this type of points. That means you may be getting some typical situations where you are supposed to mine a coal seam maybe 1 meter thickness there. For that, you may not be having 1 meter bench height, but there can be a part of your 10 meter overburden bench and 1 meter on the top, and that will be taken as a selective mining by your surface miner or some hydraulic excavator, as you have seen. Which equipment is more suitable, then you will be selecting it. That's the reason why I am trying to utilize all my experiences to explain to you, and you try to note down those type of points where typical issues may come like that. So otherwise, in this mine A for us, it is 6 to 10 meter for overburden, and according to that only your machinery will be selected. That is very simple to understand. And of course, keeping that in view, only your design of the slopes were also done. And then otherwise in the coal seams, this will be actual coal thickness, or otherwise the parting thickness. There also you have no option, no choice. Whatever is a parting thickness, that is a bench. If it is 3 meter parting thickness, then 3 meter is a overburden bench. That's all. There may be seam A and B, or X and Y, in between a parting P. That parting P may be 3 meter, then that overburden bench is 3 meter height. That is the reason why it is written like this. Then width, bench width, and then bench width in the non-working benches, and then working benches. This you should understand. I know you know very well about these things, but still as a planner, when you are doing this, now when it comes to this non-working bench, means when you have decided that you reached your high wall side, that means your mind will not go beyond. You are at the boundary. In that case, what you do? So there, that place, there you need not go further. And there what we will be doing is, that width we will be keeping it 6 meters. Later, you need not go further into that bench to work that bench. That is the meaning of this non-working bench, means that. Otherwise, when it is a working bench, I need not explain to you. Read where this should be more than 2-3 times the width of the widest equipment. So that all issues you should know very clearly, which you learned in before classes, but also as a part of legislation you will be learning it. Otherwise, you are supposed to learn, study, read, know, and then only should write and plan in that minds. And we will be giving these parameters, like width of the working bench maybe around 20 meters, and when it is a non-working bench, that will be something different, because that may form as a part of your ultimate pit slope. That's why that will become high wall later. That is the meaning of this. I hope you understood it. I will not explain further on this. Width of the benches is selected like this, and then bench angle 70 degrees, and then minimum bottom RL, of course. This is a reduced level at the bottom is 190. That's what they envisaged. And pit angle of working benches 20 to 22 degrees, because this is a working bench. You should keep in mind. So this is not the ultimate pit, ultimate slope angle. This is a working bench slope angle. So ultimate, it may be around 30-35 degrees, and we are also involved in designing that slopes. So that again, definitely I will be explaining to you, my beloved students, in further classes, so that you should become expert in planning a mine after completing our this semester. At least one open cast and one underground mine, you should know how to plan. And of course, given any conditions, based on that experience, you can plan further. Now, at this stage, let me talk something more about these bench parameters. Here already you understood the separate benches will be developed for coal and overburden. And why the word separate is mentioned, as I told you, suppose that coal is only 0.5 meter, 1 meter. I will not be making 1.5 meter bench separate, but that may be a part of your overburden bench on the top, where I can extract that as a selective mining. That is the meaning of this. Okay. And then thicker benches will be developed in 2 or more benches as per the requirement. So this is what is to be done. As I was trying to reiterate again and again to my beloved students in a green color. That's why I am telling you, you know about this. So this is the way how we decide the bench parameters. And when in the overburden and in the coal, when it is a thicker coal, like our NCL of our Sinasa, who is a CMD, who received a very good award, doing wonderful work for our taking care of COVID-19 issues in northern coal fields. Only yesterday, whatever, it is a recent WhatsApp I have seen. I would like to bring to you, my dear beloved students, so that you should be inspired by our super senior mining engineers, especially in India. So now, even 8 meter high bench, there at present, they are using, already I told you that even yesterday night, what is the work going on, we have that information with us. And that is the way how more confidently we can discuss about the planning issues and implementation issues. Planning, not only planning, but how it is implemented, what problems faced. As a planner, you should know, so that for the next generation planners, you can tell better. Now, this bench height is designed in such a manner which will provide stability and ease of maintainability. That is also the issue. That stability issue we will discuss separately. Now, just going further, now you can see here. So these are the bench parameters. Already we have seen some more just to understand gradient of the haul road 1 in 16, because there are already some type of regulations based on previous experiences, maybe some accidents where from we learned, then changed designs and the gradient of the ramps and all, and sometimes even up to 1:10 allowed, and in that way it was supposed to be designed. And of course, this is appearing to be in the coal benches how it is, and then in the OB benches or in the other places, that is the way how it was given here. Now, here now you can see a wonderful surface miner, how it is working. And here just I would like to take a small break. As I told you, any good program should have a break, so that we take more energy for the next program to start or continue. So here I would like to take up 1 or 2 queries, if any. Otherwise, queries related to even any previous classes. And I wish that you are making wonderful international journal format, a paper on your topic of interest chosen as an assignment, because that may become a part of your final mid-sem, TA marks. So many things are going to happen. Even a part of TA and even also a part of mid-sem, so many things are required to be considered. But from my side, I made it very clear, in the interest of my beloved students, to learn new and latest issues on their interest, that is on the topic of their interest from our syllabus, and then giving that knowledge to all our students, that we made it as a aim or a mission of our teaching learning process since my joining here. As I told, I think some of you were there in our class. Some part of my mind planning class I wanted to cover through our Das Saab, who is a director of NALCO. Yesterday also I reiterated that point. I don't know, some of you I have seen in that. You must have observed that. Now, if any queries you can ask, otherwise I can continue. Any queries? Let me take attendance if that is feasible. Now it must be feasible. Now I am taking the attendance just for 10 seconds. Let me see what our MS team will say, whether it has taken or not. I hope it must have been taken, right? So now any query, or otherwise I will simply continue. Even for query also, there is a provision here. You must have observed. You can raise the hand. You need not raise. Even you can raise the hand by opening showing your makeup face and everything. Otherwise, here there is a provision. You can click this, then that shows raising hand, as I am doing now here. I don't know whether you are able to observe or not. So this is also a possibility. I have just made it normal. Otherwise, now, if there are no queries, I will continue further. Any queries, Prabhu?
No, sir.
At least no query also you should say. No query. Acha, who are going to summarize today at the end?
Sir, I can summarize.
Very good. तो इसी का एक कहावत है, किसी का कुछ नहीं होगा तो ऊपर भगवान रहता है, प्रभु. He will take care of you. Very nice. So now I am again continuing with the class. Now let me know, you are able to see the slide now?
Yes, sir. Slide is visible.
Beautiful surface miner. So nowadays this has come as a boon for our mining, especially surface mining industry, so that you are able to work with a better productivity. And even we can say in a nutshell, a surface miner, if it can be properly utilized, you can achieve with one surface miner at least 5 million tons per year. You can note down somewhere, right? So that is possible without any problem. Okay, and specifications, of course, we can work out based on that. What should be the cut thickness, and then so many other parameters, width of that drum, and then depth of the cut. All those parameters are there. Then how many hours to be utilized? All those things matter. Now, continuing further, as per the annual production plan, whatever is there here for 1920. Oh, sorry, there is something happened here. Don't worry, I am making right. So here, annual production plan, which was envisaged. This is based on your production scheduling with 25 lakh tons of coal, and then 67.5 meter cube of overburden. That was as per the plan, with stripping ratio of 2.7 in 2019-20, right? But due to constraint, as I told you already, especially you forget about the name of the mine. For all practical purposes, for us, let us not take the name, only we call it as a mine A. Now, due to these constraints of acquisition, land, and some other things, unavoidable circumstances, the plan was revised. So that means many times, although we must have utilized all the experiences, best practices, best intelligent minds with a lot of brainstorming, still there may be some possibilities of revising those plans. That's what we should understand. So that was revised again on 24/1, a beautiful couple of days before our Republic Day, 26th. So 24th it was revised and again approved by the concerned board. Don't take the name of any mine here, don't worry. Mine A, that concerned board, they have given approval. Now they have taken almost more than a month after Republic Day. So the plan envisaged for a final target later was 17 because of that problems. Then based on that, now can you later at the end of the class you may say a minute, this is a common question for everybody. I am putting you now itself, and that will be considered in our TA marks. I am recording all these things. Okay, so that will be recorded also. Now, can anybody envisage how this is possible? There, the plan was with 2.7 stripping ratio, 25 lakhs ton of coal with 67.5 lakh meter cube of overburden. That was a plan. And because of so many problems, that is revised. And in the revised plan, how this happened? 17 lakh ton of coal and 32 lakh meter cube of overburden with a stripping ratio of 1.88. You start thinking about it. Let me continue that class, and then at the end, before summarizing, one person, anybody, that is open. Summary will be by CR, that is decided. But this answer, whoever is ready, now I wish this is another wonderful innovative measure. You should write in the chat box. I will see that. You can write whatever comes to your mind, then how the stripping ratio reduced and how it can be done like this. Is it possible? When I plan with the stripping ratio 2.7, I am telling in the same period with this, then what could be the possibilities? What might have happened, or not what happened, but how it is possible? Or now whatever your thought process, you can put it on this chat box. We will discuss further on that. Now, to present drainage arrangement, because this also requires so many other arrangements. Already I told you, water management and then all those things. As a part of it, drainage arrangements where both side of the overburden dump yard, this is supposed to be done, and this may appear very simple but very difficult to implement. That also I will show, because I have the latest photographs with me, then how they are doing now at present, what they are doing, I have my information with me. How difficult it is also, you can understand. Only planning and then implementing. So creating of settling ponds is a part of their plan. We are supposed to do. Otherwise, how to do the drainage arrangement then? So whatever overburden dumps are there, there should be some drainage system, and that water should go somewhere to be simply going into the river nearest channel. But before that, it should go to some settling tank, and with whatever is the permissible limits, only that water with a safe limit only should be allowed to be entered into the river. So that is what is the requirement as far as our MOEF guidelines are. State Pollution Control Board, as I told you, Orissa State Pollution Control Board, where I have been a member for Environment Appraisal Committee since 2007, with wonderful experiences I can share with you, depending on your interest. Now, before the diverted channel meets this, whatever is a nala and all, we should have some arrangements to meet that requirements of safe limits to discharge the water. At one end of the topsoil stack and this and the subsoil stack, so many things are there where you are supposed to make some drainage arrangements. Now you can see how it is appearing now. This is a recent photo. Now settling pond at mine site here, settling pond 1. Now it is being done. Now you can see here. Now this is a rainy season. This water
सर आपका वॉइस नहीं आ रहा सर. हेलो सर, आपका वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है।
सर नहीं है शायद, सर लीव कर दिए।
क्या कोई म्यूट कर रहा है क्या सबको? हेलो
सर
सर
लीव कर
मीटिंग
दिए
में
था।
नहीं है, मीटिंग में नहीं है सर।
हाँ
अरे
मीटिंग में
सर,
नहीं है।
जाने से सर का माइक म्यूट हो गया था।
Are you able to hear me, Nitesh? We may be coming to the end of the class. Are you able to hear me? Very good.
Yes,
So now from my side, I will stop this sweet 16 lecturing because it should be very sweet. It should not be sweet, should not be taken for a long time. So before 5 minutes or 2 minutes, I am leaving to you. Now, what is your answer? How that condition came, or that stripping ratio, change in the stripping ratio, how it happens? Could anybody unmute? I unmuted already. Any answer to my question? Any answer to my question? Any answer to my question? मैं तो बुढ़ा हो गया ना, थोड़ा धीरे धीरे लिखता हूँ. Yes. So that question I have given to you. Any answer to that? Anybody want to say? You can unmute and say. Otherwise, now we'll go to the summary and then close the Sweet 16 class for today. प्रभु is ready. If nobody is ready, ऊपर वाला तैयार रहता है. प्रभु तो तैयार है ही. Anybody want to give any answer for that? My beloved students of mind planning and design, who are going to become very great directors and CMDs and chairmen of various industries, especially mining industries in India and elsewhere. Any answer? If no answer, don't worry. Now, Prabhu, you can summarize. Prabhu,
Okay, sir.
are you able to hear me? Yes, right.
Yes, sir.
What you
My
could
voice is
cover?
audible, na, sir?
Yeah, it is very clear.
Okay, sir. So,
It is being
sir,
so
in this
don't.
lecture, hello, sir.
Yes.
So, in this lecture number 16 of mind planning and design, in the very
Very
first slide, we see that how different equipments are scheduled, and for this financial year 2021, that is, it was targeted to produce 4.5 million tons. So, how different with available equipments like miners and loaders, and with their known productivity, how much time for each day and how much number of days for each month they should be scheduled, so that we can achieve the target, right?
Very good. Continue further. Anything more you want to say? Okay, right. It is nice. Now, just continuing further, we also try to see on the whole for coal and overburden, as Prabhu said rightly, and for the even that surface miner, then some of the conditions where selective mining may be required. Otherwise, even the benches, how it is supposed to be selected, thickness of the bench, height of the bench, depending on the thickness of the coal and overburden, interburden between the partings and all those things we try to understand. So in the next class, we will be going for drilling and blasting. So now after this sweet 16 number class, we can blast, no problem. Drill and blast in the next class. We will learn more on that, and all the best, my beloved students.